So here we are. Recently my YouTube channel turned 7. So I've been producing a video every single week, every Monday for the past 7 years, and I've run into lots of trouble along the way, and it's been a commitment right from the word go that I was going to release a video every week, and nothing has stood in the way. So I was going to do a little birthday video, and then I thought, no, I won't. But then I've had a lot of people sort of don't know who I am. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to tell a little story about how I came to be on YouTube and my journey along the way. So I grew up as a little kid and I played golf at Gisborne Golf Club, little country course about an hour from Melbourne. I then joined Northern Golf Club as well and Goonawara Golf Club, all for different reasons. But I then became a trainee golf pro, and somewhere along the way my golf swing totally changed, and I had a terrible golf swing. It was terrible, but fortunately my parents sought out the best golf coach in Australia, which is a guy called Alec Mercer in Sydney, and I went to get lessons from Alex, and he totally transformed my golf. I'll put that experience in another video at some point, but I was a trainee at Victoria Golf Club, and then I went to Werribee Park Golf Club for a little bit, and then finished at Kingston Heath. So I was lucky on the sandbelt, and during my time at Kingston Heath I got a national invite, so that enabled me to play in professional tournaments as a trainee golf pro. So my playing career, I think I underachieved, it's fair to say. I was a great ball striker. I hit a lot of balls, practiced hard, and unfortunately I've now got the arthritis in my left hand to prove that I hit a lot of balls. If I could go back, I probably wouldn't hit as many balls. I'd change things, but I can't go back. So in my playing career I won over 50 events, including a Tasmanian PGA championship. But I think what stopped me from ultimately becoming a better player was I couldn't get the ball in the hole. My short game was poor, and my putting was, to say the least, average. So the culmination of that was in the 1988 Victorian Open, a guy called Jim Benepi won the golf tournament, and he beat me by 21 shots over 4 rounds. Now, over 4 rounds I had 27 3-putts, and that's a lot of 3-putts. So I'm not about to look you in the eye and say, gee, I should have won that tournament. Who knows, I may have got myself into a winning position and choked my brains out. We'll never know. But what I do know is you can't play 4 rounds of golf, have 27 3-putts and expect to make a living out of this game. The following week was a tournament called the ESP Open at Royal Canberra. I had 23 3-putts in 4 rounds. So basically those 2 weeks I made a decision that I was going to, as soon as I could, I would stop playing for a living and start coaching for a living. I thought, I'm just not going to make it. So I then started coaching, and I was fortunate enough to be given a job at the Narrabeen Golf Range, and I did a lot of coaching. Made a lot of mistakes when I coach, but we all make mistakes when we're learning our craft, and I don't think I hurt anyone, but I think I learnt more from those lessons than the people I was coaching. So I then got a club job at Riverside in Tasmania, and I was in there. I was offered the position of state junior coach in Tasmania the day I resigned from my golf club. So I never quite became the Tasmanian, or I can say I was, but I didn't do anything. I then resigned. I went back to Sydney. It was too cold. I caught pneumonia and it was too difficult. So went back to Sydney and managed a golf shop. Managed a second golf shop. Had some unfortunate things happen there, and a victim of a couple of armed robberies. So that left me in a bit of trauma. Did a little bit of work at a golf range at Homebush, where the Olympic site was, and the Olympic site was being built. I think, I haven't been back there, but I think it's now where the GWS play their football games, so it's no longer there. I then came back to Melbourne, worked for Women's Golf Victoria as a development officer and basically trying to get more women to play golf. And I was there for 5 years. Really enjoyed it. Did a bit of coaching at Keysborough Golf Range and Frankston Golf Range as well. So I always wanted to coach. And then the opportunity came up for me to become the head pro at Yarra Yarra. So I was great golf course, one of Melbourne's sandbelt courses. Gary Player won his first ever golf tournament there. I think it was called the Polaco, and that set him off on a chain of events to become a great player. Really, really good golf course, and I wanted to coach there as much as possible. I left Yarra Yarra and worked at Riversdale as an assistant there, and I basically did a lot of coaching in my spare time. So I couldn't coach during shop hours, but I worked in the shop, worked there, and then left there to where I currently am at Morack Public Golf Course, where I'm a full-time golf coach. And this is my 11th year at Morack. So a couple of years into my my time at Morack, I thought I'd like to be busier than what I currently am. And I thought, this YouTube sounds all right. I might be able to put some YouTube videos out, and people from around where I work could actually see the videos and they might book in for a lesson. On top of that, I was finding if I made videos for the people that I coached, they could look back on the videos as a reference point. So it was like a resource and a library of swing drills and things. So once I decided to start YouTube, I stopped looking at YouTube and I stopped looking at other golf channels and what they were doing, because I didn't really want to copy, unwittingly, I didn't want to copy anything they did. So I loaded up my first video in early June 2014, and I've been producing videos ever since.
Hi, I'm Brian
And
Fitzgerald.
over the years, my videos have evolved. I started doing what I'd seen other golf pros do, which was technical videos, do this with your golf swing. And then I thought to myself at some point, I thought, you know what? I'm not doing anyone any favours. So for me to make a golf swing change for anyone, I really need to see what their golf swing is like if I can change it. If I can't see someone's golf swing, how can I possibly say you should do this? I don't know how old you are. I don't know the physical attributes you've got. I'm really ineffectual. So I then thought, well, I'm going to stop making videos on this is what you should do in your golf swing. And I started thinking along the lines of lowering your golf score, because my lesson book is actually full, and it's full of people that want to change golf swings. And so many people come to me with a problem, I fix the problem, come back a month later, and I say, oh, what's happened to your score since I saw you last? And they say, oh, nothing much. Have we fixed what we did last time? Oh yeah, we have, but your score hasn't got better. So I take a more holistic approach when I coach and give someone a lesson. It's not just about swing change. If you really want to change your swing, I'll do it. But it takes a big commitment from you to implement the hours and hours and hours of practice that's involved. Now, that's not much fun, it's expensive, and you don't have to do it to lower your score. So I started down this lower your score path with YouTube, and recently I've come up with a nice slogan that change your score, not your golf swing. There are so many different ways we can change your score without touching your golf swing. We can concentrate on making better decisions, having a better short game, hitting an extra club. There's so many different ways that I can do it that doesn't involve a change in any way to your golf swing. But I get requests all the time from people wanting me to look at their golf swing. So I started a coaching program online. So people can join my coaching program online, and they can pay me $10 a month, and I can review a golf swing every single month. So they take the footage with their own camera, and we use an app called Coach Now, and I can take a look at their golf swing from front on to back on, and I'm coaching golfers from all over the world. And my promise is that I'm going to change everyone the least amount I can. I don't want to rebuild a swing as such. I just want to make what you do better. And if there is something I can do in a small way to help you swing better, that's what I do. But it's still, I take a lowering your score approach to that. And I really encourage people, if you join the program, don't just think golf swings. Let me see your chipping, let me see your pitching, let me see your putting, let me see your bunker shots. So it's not just golf swing. So we then get down 7 years down the track now, and I've produced well over 400 videos. My editing skills have got better, my video production skills, it's just me. Sometimes I have a camera person helping me, but mostly it's just me and a few cameras. I've upgraded my my camera, so I don't use an really old camcorder that my first video is very grainy and fuzzy, and they were appalling. But overall it's got better. And the funny thing is, my original intention for YouTube was to get people in my local area coming to see me to book lessons. And it turns out that there's a big wide world out there that my YouTube channel reaches. And I love it when I start getting comments from people from South Africa and England and America and Canada and Malaysia. It's just all over the place, New Zealand. And I've been fortunate enough that some of the people have come from overseas to spend some time with me in coaching, and I really love doing that. So I was very small-minded. I was just trying to film a lesson book, and YouTube has opened up a whole new world to me. So I'm going to be concentrating a lot more over the next few months and trying to upgrade my videos, trying to really focus on those scores. So you'll notice that there won't be too many swing videos. I'll throw occasional ones in there, but mostly it's about things that are going to lower your score. If you really want me to look at your golf swing, I'd love to do it, love to help you, but remember, I'm going to change you the least I possibly can, because most people don't have the commitment and the desire and the enjoyment to hit a lot of balls, and you need to hit a lot of balls to make a change. But I'll put a link in the description there and at the top of the page so you can join my membership program. So there's a couple of little levels there. There's a $10 a month level, and there's a $45 a month where you get 4 swings per month, where I can see your progress and you can just keep updating me on that. And it's a really good, cheap way of doing it. Now, part of that package is I also have a Zoom session with you each month. So we have a one-on-one session on Zoom, and I put your swing on the screen, and it's almost like being one-on-one in the teaching bay. So the people that do that love it. I also record it, and I put it on your training space, so you can go back and look at that at any time. But the last 7 years have gone really fast, so don't worry, I haven't run out of ideas. I have a massive list of about 350 videos that I haven't filmed, but by all means, if you have a suggestion, throw it to me, send me an email, put it in a comments of one of the videos. I'm always on the lookout, I'll add it to the list. But most of all, thank you for watching my videos, and I love the interaction, and I've made some really good internet friends, and hopefully when this COVID crisis ends and we can travel, I can come across to different parts of the world and hopefully meet up with some of you. So thanks again. It's a delight to make the videos, and I look forward to helping improve your golf. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.